In 2018, the CDC's National Center for Health Statistics reported 38,390 deaths by firearm, of which 13,958 were homicides. As of 2019, the firearm injury death rate is 14.2 per every 100,000 people. More extensive gun control has been long needed in this country for decades, yet it seems like no matter how many more shootings occur, no matter how many innocent lives are taken, nothing seems to change. Guns are still everywhere, and so are the laws that allow them to be. There are more than 393 million guns in circulation in the United States, about 120.5 guns for every 100 people. That means that there are more guns here than civilians. This country has the highest rate of gun ownership in the world, and the only thing really stopping the purchase of one is age. Once you turn 18, licenses and background checks are easy to get around. It is harder to obtain your driver's license, receive an abortion, get a pet, or even maintain a full-time job than it is to get a gun in this country. Nobody should have to be scared that this trip out is their last when going to school, the grocery store, the movie theater, or anywhere else. Everyone deserves the right to feel safe in their own community.
Where this becomes an issue, however, is the argument of self-defense. In the United States, especially in recent months, women, African Americans, and particularly Asian Americans have shown an increase in the purchasing of firearms for means of protection. Hate crimes against Asian Americans increased nearly 150% in the last year, creating a 20% increase in the purchasing of guns within the Asian community. Just last month, 6 Asian women were murdered in Atlanta in a shooting. This is a prime example of violence begetting violence in the United States. In order to solve these spikes, we need to get to the root of the problem, and that is that there is too much gun violence to begin with, so people feel more of a need to protect themselves and take matters into their own hands. The states where there is more gun violence are also the same states where more guns are purchased for self-defense. With more gun control, there would be less of a need to defend yourself against others with guns because they are less likely to even have them. If you want to see change, please text ACT to 64433 to join Everytown for gun safety. Action must be taken now, otherwise you or a loved one could be the next victim of gun violence.